6 over 60. Living a great life at a great age. Brought to you by Northern Tier Insurance, Ecumen Detroit Lakes, and UCare.
Hello, welcome to 6 over 60. We're in Detroit Lakes at the pickleball court. This is my first time being on the pickleball court here. I know, I need to join this game. So first of all, why don't we make an introduction? So tell us who you are.
My name's Marcy Hutchinson from Detroit Lakes.
My name is Pravi Earhart from Detroit Lakes.
Christy McKenzie from Detroit Lakes.
Cheryl Lodel from Detroit Lakes.
And look at Marcy just became the host. So that works. You're gonna hold the microphone. Okay, so tell us about pickleball. How'd you guys get involved? Ladies get involved.
Well, I started after I retired about 4 years ago and just came down here to check it out, and before I knew it, I was hooked, and I love playing the game and pretty much play it every weekday during the summer and winter.
Same.
I was walking around the community center upstairs, and there was this group of people downstairs making a lot of noise. And I said, what are they doing? It was pickleball. So I went down to join them, and they were so welcoming to me and patient with me when learning to play the game. I've been playing about 6 years.
I also started right after I retired about 4 years ago.
Yeah, hold this up a little closer.
My good friend here, Cheryl Lodel, is the one who got me started. So looking at playing almost every day in the winter and the summer as well, and for the camaraderie and meeting new friends.
I also started when I retired. I've been playing for about 9 years, and I try and come every day, every weekday. And in the wintertime we play at the DLCC, and in the summertime we play out here on these wonderful courts.
Before we get on to giving me a few instructions, tell us all, because this is being proud of our ages, how old are each of you, and what do you get out of this game personally?
I am 68, and I do this for the camaraderie of friendships that I've gained a lot of them since I've retired. And it's also, I'd rather do this than any kind of workout where you're walking around in a circle, or I like to be active as I'm getting some exercise. So
I am 75, and I get so much of this. I play 5 days a week. I have so many friendships. I get exercise. I get outside. It just makes my day.
And I'm 69, and also for the camaraderie and the friends that I've made since I've been here. And it's great exercise and a lot of laughs.
That's what we do, is a lot of laughing, but we have a lot of fun playing too. It's just a great game. I'm 73, and the friends, it's just a wonderful game to be a part of.
So I'm distracted by some gentleman here. Can you show this gentleman? Show this gentleman. We are celebrities here in Detroit Lakes at the pickleball court, right? High five.
Yeah,
High five. Yes. Okay, so who wants to tell me how this, like the seriousness of this, the competitiveness or the recreation side? Who wants to address that?
that would be Pravi.
The group I play with does not really have a competitive side. We're recreational, fun, and if you aren't laughing when you play with us, you're doing the game wrong. There are some competitive people here, but we just enjoy playing recreational.
All right. And so give me a quick lowdown. This is a short show, but who wants to tell me how this generally works with like scoring and that kind of thing?
It's a lot like, it's between tennis and badminton. You have a server. The first server serves, the ball has to bounce. You got to return it, it has to bounce, and then from there you can go back and forth with no bounce. There's an area called the kitchen. It's the green area on the court. You have to be out of the kitchen. If the ball's in the air, if the ball bounces in the kitchen, you can return it. The scoring is probably the hardest part because you start at zeros. You only get a point when you're serving. You got to try to remember who's serving because there's two people that serve on each team. So that's probably the hardest part. That's an overcap. Once you get in and playing it, you really got to play it to get the whole hang of the scoring of it. But
okay, so my question is, How do you join a team? How do you find a team? I'm like, hey, that would be fun. How do I get involved?
Okay, so we have places for the paddles right outside the court. You kind of watch who's playing, and if you think you can play with at their level, then put your paddle in there. Otherwise, just say I'm a beginner. Is there anyone can kind of help me out? And we're all willing to do that.
Detroit Lakes has open play in the morning, and we provide the balls. So from like 8:30 to 11 or 11:30, we have open play. Detroit Lakes Pickleball provides the balls and everything. After that, if you play after that, you have to come and bring your own balls.
Okay, so you just find those people by joining and networking. Okay.
Just walk in and ask.
Okay.
Somebody will ask you. Oh, shoot.
No ball worth the fall.
No ball's worth the fall.
Which is where we're going to lead into next. They were going to show me how to play pickleball, and they looked at my shoes, and they told me no ball's worth the fall, right?
Right.
So I got the wrong shoes.
Probably okay for me.
So give me a quick tip. Quick tips. I'm going to learn to play pickleball. This is what I've learned in my watching. How to do this. Out! She couldn't have been more passionate about that. Out! Backhand. Okay. Short. And move up. Hey. Okay, not the tennis thing.
You're going to serve underhand, not higher than your weight.
Behind the line.
Yep.
Behind the line has to be in this square.
Okay. Whoa! Go!
Good try. You did great.
Thank you.
Good job.
Would you like to play with me? I'm trying to find-
Absolutely.
Yes, we would.
I was looking at other teams. They're all raising their hands, wanting to play with me next. All right, this was 6 over 60 with a fine group of ladies. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.